Well, hello, all you humans. Welcome back to Chill by Design. Today is kind of special for me because it's the first movie I get to share with you guys. It's the first time YouTube lifted their ban long enough or enough that I could post a longer video. So I decided to celebrate by bringing you guys in with me on watching a new movie for me called Maverick. Now, Maverick, I know, stars Tom Cruise as his original character from Top Gun. And Miles Teller, who I believe embodies the son of Goose. I couldn't remember the name of Tom Cruise's character from the original movie. It's been, I don't know, 15, 20 years since I've seen Top Gun. So I couldn't tell you the characters' names. I just remember Val Kilmer was in the original. Tom Cruise was in the original. The new movie, I don't know anything about. I only know Tom Cruise and Miles Teller. So I couldn't tell you any other actors or actresses who were in it. I couldn't imagine what the plot would be about. I was trying to think in my back of my head, what wars could Tom Cruise be called back for to duty? Ukraine's too soon. Afghanistan was too long ago, so I can't imagine where the plot of this movie is headed. So it's kind of exciting because I don't know what kind of story they could possibly come up with to reprise such an iconic character from the 80s. I mean, that's literally 30 something years now. I will say that when it comes to the movie, the original Top Gun, it got me really excited and into F-14 Tomcats. I had a huge obsession with them for a long time. I had models of them. Back then I had a G.I. Joe toy that was an F-14. It was like this big. It was huge. So I don't know if you guys are dating me because of that, but I had a lot of nostalgia built into the Top Gun movie from when I was young. And I look forward to seeing this kind of continuation of the story. That being said, I've got a snack now. I made some homemade stew, and I'm about to catch some Maverick and Top Gun. Oh, Maverick, that was his name. I just now thought of that. Anyways, let's get to the movie, shall we? Now, for the purpose of the movie, I'm going to be watching this with headphones on. It's only in stereo. Normally, I watch it on the big screen, 7.2 sound and all that. This will be my first foray into watching a movie on my computer. So you guys are going to be with me for that. Bruckheimer Films and Tom Cruise are like peanut butter and jelly, aren't they? This feels a little too much like the opening to Transformers to me. Oh, yeah, Goose. Pete. I don't think I even remembered his name was Pete from the original movie. Ah, there's the motorcycle. The only thing I can say about Tom Cruise as an actor, man, almost like method actor, he takes all the risks himself, riding the motorcycles, flying the planes. Mad respect for that guy. Is that a stealth plane?
What? We've been ordered to stand down. The scrap in the program.
Time to finish an impossible mission. Dun. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Mach 10. Let's give Mach 10.
That man is still built.
I don't like that look, man.
It's the only one I got.
It's so true. He does have this kind of like concerned look all the time.
Control surfaces.
You know, it makes me wonder,
Control, do it clear.
obviously they had to have some kind of plane set up for this movie. Is this like a plane that was already approved and they said, well, we're going to showcase this plane, this technology of American ingenuity? That reminded me of the flybys he used to do across the towers on the aircraft carrier in the original movie. It's a classic Maverick move.
Admiral. This is where we've had trouble with comms. It's called Earth Bulge. Did anyone offer you a call?
It's called Earth Bulge. I was never brave enough to pull something like that when I was in the military, but I could tell you that I would love to. This makes me want to actually look up what the speed actually is of Mach 9. Like the mathematical speed. The sounds are so good in this movie. That tiny little dip at that speed. Can you imagine?
You got some balls, stick jockey.
Oh, he's offline. Oh, wow. He's like looking around trying to figure out where he's at.
Where am I?
He said Earth.
Only man to shoot down 3 enemy planes in the last 40 years. Distinguished. 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 Yet you can't get a promotion. You won't retire. And despite your best efforts, you refuse to die. Call came in with impeccable timing. You've been called back to Top Gun.
For what?
You are dismissed.
Why would they need him there? There's that song. Oh, yeah. Callback. There's the callback. Look at that. Fighter planes are so pretty. Prettiest weapons of mass destruction ever. I wonder if that actually is a photo that they would keep inside the flight school as kind of a memento.
Your reputation precedes you.
Thank you, sir.
Wasn't a compliment.
Not that reputation.
The Pentagon has tasked us with assembling a strike team and taking it out. I think you misunderstand, Captain.
Sir?
But we don't want
don't
you
want
to fly it. Oh.
We want you to teach it.
Oh, he's going to be the new instructor.
We recalled 12 Top Gun graduates from their squadrons. They'll fly the mission.
Oh, there he is. What was his name? I missed it.
You know there is.
K.A. Rooster. I understand he used to fly his old man.
Rooster.
But let me be clear. This will be your last post, Captain. You fly for Top Gun, or you don't fly for the Navy ever again.
Wow. Yeah, that's what he's born to do. He's got to choose to be an instructor because he wants to fly. That's the original bar that they always hung out in. Ice. That's got to be Iceman, right?
Who'd you piss off this time?
Another admiral.
Exactly.
It's pretty good. In just a short scene, they established that he's got history with her and that she's willing to come back to him.
Disrespect a lady, the Navy, or put your cell phone on my bar.
And you buy around.
For everyone?
I need a sign like that in every place I go to. Get free food from everybody.
Who's he?
Who's who?
Bob.
Bob. I found
like it,
Bob. Gotta have a Bob in every movie.
Okay, I'll have 4 more on the old timer.
So disrespectful. I love it.
So, you might know what this special detachment is all about?
What I want to know, who's going to be team leader? And which one of y'all has what it takes to follow me?
So they're establishing one's a little pompous and brash, and the other one's a little too cautious, huh?
Hey guys.
Nothing like tickling ivories. Start a real party, right?
That won't cover it.
Ouch.
Rules are rules, Pete.
They make them look so much smaller when they pick them up. How many young people would actually know the words to that song. I keep asking myself that as the decades go by, you know? Oh, that's the song they used to sing together. It's like not so much PTSD as much as just bad memories that haunt him forever. Who are you? He's like, who are you?
I give you Captain Pete Mitchell. Call sign, Maverick.
Oh, I like the way he said that. Had gravitas to it.
I'm assuming you know the book inside and out.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Damn straight.
You got it.
So does your enemy. Rooster.
I love that sound of the engines
Bradley.
firing up.
Lieutenant Bradshaw.
Yes, sir.
So they don't know each other's pasts. And apparently they got a past that is very intertwined because they're confronting each other a little bit.
Good morning, aviators. This is your captain speaking.
Does he really blame him for his dad's death that much?
Whoever gets shot down first has to do 200 push-ups.
Guys, that's a lot of push-ups.
Well, they don't call
Guys,
it an exercise
that's
for
a lot
nothing,
of push-ups.
You got yourself a deal, gentlemen. Fight's on. Let's turn and burn.
Oh, that was sneaky. This live action flying is so engrossing.
Rooster just saved your
man. You
life,
feel
fellas.
it.
But it's gonna cost him.
Got him. Oh man, he looked mad. Oh man.
That's a kill. Smoked. Damn it. Oh.
It was all fun and games, that selfie, wasn't it?
Leaving your wingman. There's a strategy I haven't seen in a while. He called you a man, Phoenix. You gonna take that?
So long as he doesn't call you a man.
Can you imagine flying a plane and thinking of quips like that at the same time?
Now, where the hell is he? Been here the whole time. Holy. You see me now? Come on, let's get it over with. Fight's on! What is with these two?
That's some like Blue Angels trick flying. Wow, this is like
What's past is past for both of us.
this feels like it's beyond like vengeance thing.
5,000 feet, fellas. Too late. You had your chance.
What kind of move was that?
That's a kill.
I didn't even try to help him.
Go see Hondo about your push-ups.
Do more push-ups. All right, see you.
Talk to me. What the hell was that?
You pulled my papers.
What? Who?
Maverick. He pulled my application in the Naval Academy. Set me back 4 years.
So he couldn't go to school to become an officer for 4 more years.
Okay, you have less than 3 weeks to teach them how to fight as a team and how to strike the target.
And how to come home. And how to come home, sir.
Don't give me that look.
What look?
That one.
That look. The classic Tom Cruise grin. Super thin walls, by the way. You can hear that all the way out there.
Time is your greatest enemy. Your airspeed will be 660 knots. Minimum. Time to target, 2.5 minutes.
I'm assuming 660 knots is a
Generation
lot.
fighters
That's really
wait
fast.
at an airbase nearby.
It's funny, I was in the
Fly
Navy. I don't
around your
remember
nav system that
how fast a
simulates
knot
the
is to a
canyon.
mile per hour.
The faster
You put your team in danger and your wingman's dead. They couldn't keep up.
Wow. So cavalier about somebody else's death that you caused.
We made it to the target.
And superior enemy aircraft intercepted you on your way out.
Then it's a dogfight.
Against fifth-generation fighters.
Yeah, we'd still have a chance.
In an F-18.
It's not the plane, sir. It's the pilot.
Exactly.
Ooh. Ooh, ouch. Oh, are they going to actually have Iceman? I mean, it said Val Kilmer in the... Yeah, we can see Iceman. Aw, I wonder how long it's been since they saw each other. They must keep in touch regularly, right? If Iceman's constantly helping him out.
Admiral?
Wow, look at him. So regal still. Why? Why did you pull papers?
The mission is less than 3 weeks.
Because of his dad?
He's not ready.
Yeah, because the whole thing with Goose must haunt him. His son's now a Top Gun pilot. He doesn't want to say the same thing happened to his son. It's interesting how they incorporated the memory of what he did to Goose as one of the main factors in this movie. He must think of him as a son.
Who's the better pilot? You or me?
This is a nice moment. Let's not ruin it.
Needed a little levity for that. Aw. Val Kilmer, man. Freaking Iceman. Another great song. So this is like the beach volleyball moment. Nice.
Sir.
What is this?
It's dogfight football. You said to create a team, sir. There's your team.
Hey, all work and no play, right? That's how it goes. Oh, really? Take the hint, man. Take the hint.
His mother never wanted him to fly, not after what happened to Goose.
Oh.
She made me promise before she died, so...
Oh, it was her, not him.
He will always resent me for what I did.
Yeah.
Why should he resent her too?
Oh, wow. He's always about the sacrifice, isn't he?
I'm never gonna leave you again.
Aww.
Oh, shut up.
Come on. Stop getting so campy.
Just don't break her heart again.
Again? Oh, so he broke her heart last time? She's just been hiding it, huh?
As you know, the plant rests between two mountains.
I'm so glad they decided not to do CG for all this plane
directly into a
flying.
steep dive.
All this plane flying, you know?
This allows you to
It
maintain
feels
the lowest
more
possible altitude.
realistic. More gritty. Immersive.
So hard you'll weigh close to 2,000 pounds. Your skull crushing your spine. Your lungs imploding like an elephant sitting.
Those faces that they're making look so painful. I mean, you already have a heightened heartbeat from trying to do all these maneuvers and hit
Level out,
target.
Coyote.
And your heartbeat's just
Coyote, come in.
all your blood's just rushed
Coyote,
away from your
level
brain.
wings. Don't stop. Throttling up.
The choice of angles to show each of the maneuvers on the buttons and the levers and everything really draws me into the movie, doesn't it?
Fire right.
You gotta time it so that you're face up instead of face down when you shoot out. Oh. So I got grounded again? Oh, it's not where you can be.
I don't know what to do.
We'll find a way.
Oh, wow, she makes a really good wingman, doesn't she?
Maverick, range control. Green range is confirmed. I don't see an event scheduled for you, sir.
Well, I'm going anyway.
I reject
15,
your
that's impossible.
grounding
Final
me.
attack point. Maverick's inbound.
Can you imagine all these ace pilots watching this dude saying, there's no way. I mean, if he's really flying this plane, this is impressive, honestly. This is the kind of movie that makes me want to watch the behind the scenes to see how much of this was actually done, how often they had to fly this in order to get this done. This is just impressive. Ace pilot or not, you know. I love the curls. Those dust curls when he just jets all of a sudden. That doesn't get your blood pumping. Watching this movie.
You have put me in a difficult position, Captain.
I don't know what kind of action movies you've been watching. Oh, another callback. Wow. I like the choice of like demurred sound. What do they call that? He softened all the sound. Did he just like say like I'm going on the mission and I might not be coming back?
Talk to me, Goose.
Every time he says that, man, just this pang of pain. Ugh.
And your wingman.
Rooster.
The rest of you.
You saw it coming because of plot, right? But why pick him over Hangman? That's the question. I guess because Hangman is unreliable. Rooster's more reliable. But way too cautious.
Sir. Sir. I just want to say.
You don't know how many times that happened to me on a ship. I wanted to say something, and as soon as I felt heartfelt and in the moment, PA.
We get back.
You with me? I don't like that look, man.
So what I got.
That's great. A little callback.
If I don't see you again, Hondo, thank you.
This could be it.
It's an honor, Captain.
Oh man, is this the way they bring it? They get him out. Is this like the legacy of Maverick? Oh, that kind of makes me sad now. I mean, I could definitely see them like making him like some kind of. He always make the sacrifice, right? So somebody's gonna be in trouble, and he's gonna have to sacrifice himself to get them out. I can already see that happening, and that'll be the way that Maverick was like written into legend. You know, the first movie I remember being very promotional for the Navy. This one feels no different. Like they're adding all those little elements of the different naval components that have to work together to make sure a mission is complete. You know, they got the radar, they got the friggin'
Daggers now below radar. Switching to E2 picture.
They got the CIC, they got the you know the fly-in, the Tomahawk launching that they're gonna use.
Daggers, assume attack formation.
See everything on the ISS too. Oh, that's cool. Although the guy who's in the last position is way high. That is such a cool look right there. I really like that particular angle where you see the planes coming in. Oh,
looks like we're clear on radar, Mav.
How are those not picked up on radar? Right?
Tomahawk impact in 3, 2.
The sound effects for this movie are amazing, by the way.
Come on, Rooster! Bandits inbound! We gotta make up time now! Let's turn and burn! Heads up, Phoenix.
Rooster's wingman's gotta wait for him, so he can't just move beyond him.
Guys, we're falling behind. We really gotta move. If we don't increase our speed right now, those bandits are gonna be waiting for us when we reach the target.
Don't think.
Jesus, Rooster, not that fast. That's it, kid. That's it. All right. Phoenix, stand by for pop-up strike.
Dagger 3 in position.
Popping in 3, 2, 1.
They're so in sync when they do that. Oh my gosh, she'd just be getting all that snow and everything.
Get the eyes on that target, Bob. Dagger 3. Stand by, Mav. Target acquired. Bombs away.
Nice laser.
Dagger 2. Status. Almost there, Mav. Almost there.
Fighting, man. 9 Gs.
Time. Bombs away. Bombs away. Bombs away.
Wow. He used the force. Oh, you punched air, man. Yeah. I felt like that a couple days ago.
Freaking right. Oh my God, here they come. Damn on your 6, Rooster.
How did I miss him? I mean, I'm glad I missed him, but how?
Hey, they're on me.
No. No.
Dagger 1 is hit.
Anyone see him? Does anyone see him? Dagger 1,
I saw
come
it
in.
coming, but I
see a
didn't.
Parachute. We have to circle back.
We are not losing anyone else today.
He would have ejected, though, right?
Home now.
Dagger, you are not to engage. Repeat.
Now you feel something, huh? Come on, Rooster. Come on, man. Oh, he's alive. Okay, I feel a little better now. Somebody came back for him? Ah, yeah. You had to have. You had to, man.
Dagger 2 is hit. Dagger 2 is hit.
Oh, man. So now maybe he's the one who actually dies. Are they in Russia? Is that what this was?
Right. Yeah, I'm good. You all right?
You bastard!
What the hell were you even thinking? You told me not to think.
You're right. You did.
You've got to be shitting me. An F-14?
Relics from an old war. It's a good thing they're not wearing any patches. Now I notice they took all their patches off, huh? I wonder how long it took them to learn how each one of those different parts of the plane work so that they look like they know exactly what they're doing.
Oh my God. This thing is so old.
Still such a beautiful plane though, you know? 40 years. 50 years.
Needle's alive, come on.
Needle's alive. Getting some speed.
Come on.
150, right? You need about 150?
Holy shit.
Well, there goes your landing.
Well, here they come. What's your plan? Let's put your mask on. Remember, we're on the same team. Just wave and smile.
How are you going to get away with it? Your helmet literally says in English, Maverick and Rooster. Come on. It's a pretty ominous looking plane, honestly. It's pretty cool looking.
It's not the plane, it's the pilot. You'd go after him if I wasn't here. But you are here.
You go in a shootout against a laser guided pistol with the blunderbuss, I don't think that it's going to be the same kind of dog. Okay, that was pretty impressive, though.
What the? Holy shit, what the f was that? Come on, man, do some of that pilot shit. Brace yourself.
You can come back with his tail on fire, right? Oh my god, they actually got away.
Smoke in the air! Rooster flares!
That dude. Where'd he come from?
He's already on us! This is not good!
They're gonna have to eject.
We took another hit! No, 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 no!
No, 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 no!
Rooster, pull the handle, eject! It's not working!
Oh man. This reminded me of the first movie. The ejection.
I'm sorry, guys.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your savior speaking. Please fasten your seatbelts or turn your tray tables so they're locked in a...
Man, I was holding on to the edges of my friggin' chair. He's not gonna like stay in the air just in case somebody else comes at him.
Please don't tell me we lost an engine. All right, I won't tell you that.
I feel like I was taking it easy on the actual how it would have gone.
You good?
A whole lot more smoke, I think.
Yeah, I'm good.
This is familiar. This is very familiar to what I remember from the first movie. This is great though. But at least he came back with, you know, Goose Jr. All right, right there. Snap. Gotta snap that figure.
That makes 2.
Mav has 5. Makes him an ace.
Working on a car? Oh, it's a plane. Yeah. I don't know why I thought it would have been a car. This is our Gaga song. I guess so, huh? Man, I love that plane. That's like a World War II plane. What is it, the Hellfire? I think it's called like a Hellfire or something, man. Or Spitfire. This song will probably have to get cut too, unfortunately. That's an iconic picture right there, man. Oh, Val. That was one of the most enjoyable movies I have seen in a few months now. I really enjoy the story of Top Gun. Initially, when it first came out, Maverick was kind of in the same vein as far as being that kind of action-y, high stakes plane flying action. It threw a little Mission Impossible in there. I honestly don't remember who wrote the script. I wouldn't be surprised if Tom Cruise had some input on the script writing. It's a Bruckheimer film, so you know all those Bruckheimer films tend to have that whole Mission Impossible kind of feel to them anyways. I really enjoyed the character development of Maverick's character. They didn't give as much character development as I would have liked to Rooster, Miles Teller's character, because he started out very stereotypically angsty and against Maverick all the way, complete hate. They had him do that full 180, and by the end of the movie, he had completely turned around and become best friends with him, the son that Maverick wanted. And it was a little too quick for me in the course of the 3 weeks of stress and high stakes that they had. But I mean, it's all for the sake of the movie, right? The Iceman, Val Kilmer, man, he killed it with his part. As much as I would have loved for him to have a bigger part, the fact that his condition in real life and the fact that he took on this role to reprise it, much respect to that man. I was a huge Val Kilmer fan. I think the very first movie I remember seeing him in was it's called The Spirit. Was that it? He played like kind of like a Bruce Wayne type character with a alternate persona, kind of superheroish.
A few moments later.
No, it wasn't The Spirit. I just looked it up. I got it confused. It's The Saint. I remember him in The Saint. That was probably the first movie I actually noticed him in. And then he was also in because I looked it up now, I remember he was also in Top Secret, which was one of the funnier parody movies, much in the veins of like Mel Brooks films. But anyways, I really respect that guy. And then when it came to all the other characters who were in the movie, Ham always does good. John Hamm always does an amazing job with his roles. Has kind of that tongue-in-cheek, I'm serious, but I'm not kind of feel to his characters. Like, he looks like a serious dude. I never watched him in that TV series that was really popular. It took place in the 60s. I can't think of the name of it, honestly. I never watched him in that. But every other role I've ever seen him in, he's always played that I'm serious, but then I have like a comedic side to me. It's just really, really subdued. And he played his part really well. I'm trying to think of Jennifer Connelly was another person I did not know was in this movie, and she pulled off her part really well. She had a lot of charisma for me. I never really paid attention to Jennifer Connelly as a love interest kind of person, but she was a great. She had amazing chemistry with Tom Cruise in this particular movie. I was rooting for them. I think that Maverick deserves a happy ending for his character's final, goodbye to the movie world. I don't see them making another Top Gun movie with Maverick in it. They may do like the Rocky thing where they pass it down to Rooster, but I don't think they'll ever make a movie called Top Gun Rooster. So who knows? They may create a TV series based off of this. It would be the most highest budget TV series ever because they'd be flying planes in every episode. It'd be crazy. As for all the rest of the plot, the high stakes Mission Impossible kind of thing where you got to fly through a canyon at top speed and make it before in an outdated plane. That was like it was kind of a nice nod towards Tom Cruise's other films in his history, but it really for me didn't feel like it was necessary. It was nice that they gave Maverick a reason to come back to Top Gun, become the instructor. He really flaunted his alpha status on all the people who thought that they were amazing, and he was just extra more amazing than them, which was always nice. I think it kind of felt like that. You guys are probably going to date me for this, but the Iron Eagle movies. If you remember Iron Eagle, where they had the hot shot and you had the talented and experienced instructor who was like, you think you know, but you don't know that that kind of thing. So I was really impressed by that. They kind of reprised that, and it's not a new plot, but it was a fun journey. Because I will say that the flying, the ace flying, whether it was a stunt flyer, whether it was Tom Cruise, whether it was these other actors actually in the plane flying, the way that they shot it made it feel like you were going 1,000 miles an hour, and every turn, every 90-degree bank, everything that they did was just hype. It was like you felt the rush, the adrenaline from each of their moves, from the way that they breathed when they hit 9 G's in a full on vertical rush, and their eyeballs are sinking back and the tears are coming out and they're starting to blank out. I felt that. I was impressed at how they used the sound the Foley, whatever you want to call it, the sound effects of them breathing, of gasping, of the thrusts of the engines, everything in this movie, even the afterburn and the pop of the barriers, you know, everything in here lent itself to letting you know that these planes were really being flown. And I really enjoyed that element a lot. I never flew, obviously, in the Navy. I was stuck on a ship. I was the guy who, you know, when you said launch Tomahawk missiles, I was in there somewhere helping them. So I was really impressed by how much they incorporated all aspects of the Navy in order to pull off this mission. You know, you had the people in combat doing the IFF tracking, and you had the people on the plane on the radar or whatever it was, you know, and the AWAC. You know, it's like everything that was being utilized was real world kind of scenario feel, whether or not they actually needed it or not. The way that they communicated. They didn't use too much terminology, would have thrown you off. You know, they used just enough to make it feel like it was realistic. And I think that was a great job, pulled off very well by all the actors. I didn't sit there and question it and go, what? That doesn't make any sense. Why would they call that out? Or why would, you know, how are you going to communicate that too quickly? You know, it's like, I'm banking right. Why do you have to say I'm banking right? You can see that they're banking right while you're banking right, you know, but it's like, it makes sense because, you know, they got to keep in communication. So the movie itself was a great trip and revisiting of the original idea. I love the new planes, whatever those Gen 5s that they were talking about that the enemy had. They didn't specifically call them out by whatever, you know, MiGs or MiGs way back when. The new ones, they just call them Gen 5, so that's fine. I didn't question and go, why don't they have a new designation, you know? But the movie was fun and a great ride, and I would definitely recommend it to my friends to watch. This is the first movie I've actually seen on my computer and sitting in front of fortunately, it's a fairly large monitor, but I normally watch it on a big screen with a big sound system with a whole lot of boom, and listening to it on headphones is a new experience to me. But I was actually impressed at how well it came across, and I felt a lot of emotions coming through on this movie in particular, probably because it has nostalgia to me. Maybe a movie it doesn't have nostalgia to me wouldn't come across as well, and I would start questioning things more closely, but I really enjoyed this movie, and I hope you guys did too. Now, I'm going to be releasing this movie edited for YouTube, and eventually I'm going to have a Patreon, and I will have an uncensored version of my reaction to that on Patreon. This will be the first movie reaction, and I have some TV series lined up. I started Wednesday, the TV series, and I got about halfway through before I filmed this. So hopefully you guys get a chance to see that someday. But and that's all I have for this reaction. So until the next one, stay chill.